I guess if you're going to look at this map head-to-head, pound for pound, if T1 played the way NRG was going to play, NRG are going to win that every day of the week. So why not try something a little bit different? Speaking of something that's not too different is... Oh, okay, bye-bye, Victor. I guess that's how you deal with Victor trying to do those things. Something quite choreographed and well-read.
Some will get the plant through, though. All will go up behind him. Crashy will test it, but Koppe gets two there.
Wait.
The mosh pit finds as well.
Where was the mosh pit put down? Maybe
Inside the cove.
Oh dear, NRG. This is going to be a shaky start. Here we go. How much can they do here? FNS. Only got one in him. Not going to be able to find any more. Oh, this. Nah, not happening. T1.
Now, this is definitely something to keep your eye on as well. We talk about now Harbor getting more playtime, I guess, across the entire map pool and counters, right? What can you do to really, I guess, remove the ability to find that guaranteed plant inside the cove and the mosh pit?
Perfect. Stylized, right? We're very, very aware of how they like to play because it's been so good historically. So if we get more of that, can't wait.
So even on top of that as well, Sire with the satchels, another tool to disrupt that cove plant as well.
True.
Slower start here. Emphasis shift from NRG towards Showers, but already Finesse has slipped the net. It's posted up, but the awareness there from Carpe. Look at the reposition here from T1.
Yeah, they're playing backside, allowing NRG. Oh, not allowing NRG anything. I've lied to you. Zeta doesn't even see him to kill him. They do make it towards the side, but that weapon just ain't enough. Carpe feeling the pressure now, though. Artist wants to close that gap, but he can't quite do it, so he has to just sit by Tribox. Down to the last two, they do get the plant down. I think could do with some help here. Being toyed with, yeah, an Artist given no play in that. Som now, last one there. Dizzy gonna be sent on it. And hello, final player, Som! A little spicy, but ain't gonna be enough. That's three standing, that's a defuse. T1 looking very composed here, Mike.
Carry across three weapons as well. Carpe and Sire, 400 and 500. Sorry, 50 credits. What value can he find behind this wall to lurk up on short? Heavy lean towards A here from T1.
He's got a lot of players to potentially find value against. Three there. Oh, hello. Munchkin noting quite the substantial presence towards B-Long.
And the big indicator who it was as well. It's the Sky and the Rays. So no rotation comes through just yet. I want to see Munchkin back off a little bit and respect this pressure early on.
I think he's just trying to buy a couple. I don't know. He's not even.
Nobody's moving
rotating.
Yet,
yeah. So I guess him holding like that was a little bit daring, but does eventually slip back towards elbow.
Maybe posturing up a little bit just to imply there is a second player of T1 here, but NRG looking to follow through.
Now I want to see the commitment on this.
Is this just all catered towards isolating a player outside hooker? Maybe a TP crunch coming through.
Okay, burning the ult. That should confirm there's no one on the side, so it should be rather telling that it is just one player, so they should be able to get the plant.
Yeah, they cleared through with Carpe's ultimate.
Yeah, okay, so noting very little, sees a whole lot. Now it's time to go. Can they make anything of this? Yes! Sire player there so quickly. Finesse trying to backfill though, gonna catch at least the support system of Carpe coming in, but now Sire player's attentions turns. And it's gonna be FNS looking vulnerable, but standing tall. On towards the site though, any more presence coming in from CT. Munchkin, yes, noted, and not handled. Crashy. Oh, Munchkin! The Forbes! Unreal! And now FNS and Victor looking worse for wear. FNS is the best he can. 3 huge kills. It's all on Victor in a 1v2. This shouldn't have been this close. They reveal, and now the 1v1. Victor is ice cold in these though. He's not going to fall for it. He doesn't. NRG barely make it out breathing, but still standing with one on the board.
Yeah, 3 kills on the round for him. Only, I believe, Zeta's Snakebite that finally brings him down.
That was the bonus, keep in mind. That was T1 with far less. Now we see them on the bite. What does NRG have to bring to...
Well, Artist down on a Spectre. He has to prioritize, obviously, the wall. And does actually go for a full shield here.
Okay, so Zeta and Carpe playing once again backside, super deep. Information, nothing noted down towards Fountain, deep B-Long. You already saw the, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Munchkin sending out utility there time and time again. Still nothing flagging, so they've got to be aware there's a high chance it's coming towards A. They've pulled over the third player. Slayer playing now towards the A site, and NRG playing contact. They're so deep already.
Probably wondering, but yeah, where do you want to play in?
A little bit of an anti-plant setup almost there. Mosh pit going to be invested, allows time for a little bit of a stance from Carpe. Spams in, maybe looking for Victor, but he doesn't find the target. A little delay on the plant. Sure, Sire players. Paint Shell will find some though, but the plant is in now.
Arlis is going to have his hands full. Luckily slips away from shorts. Two players from T1 look to retake that space. Pit invested towards Lamps here is going to allow NRG to solidify this hold for the time being.
Crashies can't stay alive. Ban's got him. And now they start to get back towards the site. Artis falls, and now it's down towards what's in the pit. You just saw Victor slip on through. I'm pretty sure you've just seen FNS gets a little closer but falls. And now it's all revealed. The fuse comes in. T1 navigating this NRG threat so well. 3 alive. The fuse is there. 3-1 now.
Carpe waits until the
denying that space between the mosh pit coming in, the paint shells, everything else. They've got a lot of kit to kind of give themselves that retake potential almost before the spike's even down.
Victor does have the showstopper here. Sire player in a position to greet them, but Crashies will punish for the Sheriff.
There are 3 players here though from T1. So this was a sack. It is going to be only Munchkin over towards that B side, so they should be able to hold on towards this one. NRG finding more connections. Oh, Ban, that's nasty. FNS are not going to be happy with that. Ban wants him dead. One more shot in this. And one more bullet, but Zeta's Snakebite will do it. Leaving just some Crashies now. Spike's not even down. T1 really problematic to play against. I feel we're going to see a timeout from NRG. Soon is a strong word, but I think we'll see it relatively quickly as this is very much a different looking bind coming out here. Do we just see Seekers?
Yeah, Munchkin's just posted the Seekers on B.
Wow.
A little bit of an overinvestment here, but I guess T1 desperate to convert this anti-eco. Crashes down to 32 HP and Som down to 78, so got a question there. Som's already done some work here from that same position with the Sheriff, but Zeta shuts it down. A pit as well. T1 throwing everything here.
30 seconds left.
They're terrified of Crashies. Already got 2 kills this round and gets himself the Phantom.
Well, now's the time to be scared when he's got the upgrade.
20 seconds to play with and 32 HP. Dips on in, tries to keep.
He's got time to hit this TP.
I think he's going to do just that. Munchkin, though, can't position just to catch across. He has to just beeline towards the site. This shouldn't happen, and it won't. A lot invested into that, but for T1, I guess it's another round.
Slightly off kilter with this ult cycle.
Aggression?
Yeah, looking to switch things up massively. Deny this space from Finesse, but...
And how contrasted. We've seen them playing deep back site. First challenger found and falls. It's Sire player going down, and FNS passes with flying colors.
They're on opposite sides of the wall there. Carpe swinging one way, Sire swinging the other. A little bit disjointed, and we saw a few examples of that on Lotus, but time being, NRG a 5v4 situation presented.
Scout destroyed.
And now they're exploring towards showers. They're desperate to get FNS down. But look at his positioning. So hard to clear. There's no way you're going to be going that deep, are you? How far do they take this? FNS could be anywhere in their minds, but the crazy part is that NRG are coming back this way. This could be bizarre in a couple of seconds now.
I've got your trail.
The Seekers should tell, a very strange picture that someone's pushed up, but do they expect a second player here as well? It'll be very difficult for them to get out of this.
30 seconds left.
And in position to fire over, Crashies stands tall, finds the first, but Carpe will respond. A 3v4 now for T1. Not much utility to work with either, outside of Carpe.
Yeah, flash just back on now for Munchkin. Contact there, picked up, fully flashed, fully white. It's Zeta to take down Som, they know where Victor is. And he's gonna have to pop the ult, he has to do it! He only gets down 1 though, but he still gets to keep his life. Diffuser started, gets denied, Carpe gets off it, takes down FNS. Now down to the 2v2, but time is ticking. They've got to find these final players, and Artis, he's holding that back line. Munchkin now, forced further away, Victor puts him to his grave. NRG burns a whole lot, but they walk away.
A Judge, a Stinger, Marshall here, so light investment on the side of T1.
NRG just going through the checklist, right? Clearing out towards shower, spamming out box. And they are now forced the hell away. Ban. Trying to stick around on this a little bit and gonna lose his life. A little bit of an
That's
interesting
done,
choice, yeah. Wrong call there from him. Carpe tagged up. Pain Shell could be the death of him too. See how much damage he takes. Fair amount. Down very low here. You're already gonna hear that TV. Taken shot comes out. Victor very, very clean on this. And the last two players, Zeta and Munchkin, this is a near an impossible situation. A sheriff and a judge. Very hard to pry any more value out of this round. As NRG looking to stabilize here, and they're not far from it. It should be a 3-4 scoreline. Potentially 5 alive if they are managing to stay away from those last two weapons.
Zate's just desperately waiting for anything. I don't think we'll even find a consolation. NRG should be able to solidify their position overall here. With them effectively around in hand if they can keep this. Keep all of these weapons on the board. We'll be careful. Zeta to follow into the TP, but no, Ops is just full. NRG looking to continue pressuring this A site hold. Curious to what the adjustment is here for T1.
Victor, first port of call to try and take a little bit further control now. Over towards Lamps. We have seen that T1 are happy kind of playing from backside to an extent. They're very tough to get away to be able to deny the plant coming in, but that could be quite telling. First time we're seeing Artist down deep by Fountain. But wait, you're seeing them walk behind this. Hold on. Munchkin's going looking for this fight here. Pop Flash. We sent through Artist. Got to be ready for this one. He's not. Munchkin commits, and now this is scary, right? Trying to get through. They push through this. There's that ult as well. Masses of information. Paint Shell sent as well. Lovely combination work.
Som stuck in the detain. Falls to the Paint Shell. Moshpit denying space to Finesse here.
Slowing him down.
Yeah, Carpe stalling this one out.
Sire player on the way as well. Still Boombot there. Still has the ult as well. Maybe they could decide to dip through the TP if they want to. But again, look towards where Munchkin's positioning is. He can be such an issue if they want to try and cross out
30
through
seconds
from
left.
Luca. Down to 27 seconds. Flash. They know it. They know what's their way. Zate's going to find it. Finesse. And there's going to be the showstopper. Crashies making something for it. But 18 seconds, a 1v2. It ain't going to be easy. Oh, he makes a damn good go, but the positioning was great from Munchkin. They're on time. Lose players, but I do want to see what NRG now lean towards, right? They've kind of had a lot of that test towards A. We haven't seen them explore that B site all too often. Might be seeing it now.
Blinded.
We have Artist and Finesse disconnected from this, so a widespread default. Take control outside the TP here, but Artist have his hands full if T1 look to aggress, and not expected at all. Artist finds two absolute freebies.
Do they just take the TP and go? Surely. Yeah, you absolutely do. Now, the only man who can stop him is Carpe. Moshpit gonna buy time, isolate a fight towards FNS, but not enough. FNS disrespecting that. Goes back in for a second look, and why not? Sight's all theirs, Plant gonna come in. This should be comfortable.
Carpe thinking he'd force Finesse off that angle, but
Spike planted.
he said re-challenging opens the site up for NRG. T1 a little lazy on this push out of showers, you got to say. Try and pull something like that out of a timeout. You have to anticipate NRG have switched things up.
Last player standing.
Crash is sharper than Munchkin this time around. It's just out in no man's land.
Yeah.
Zeta positioned here in elbow.
Yeah. Credit here to NRG for adjusting very well after that timer, but I think you're right in kind of highlighting that sort of clear through showers. I guess it's the first time they'd seen that sort of thing, maybe just expecting FNS, but not expecting an adjustment off the back of the timeout. Maybe short-sighted there.
Yeah.
And again, like to have seen a little bit more intent behind it. Does Victor get this final one? Let's see. Yes, he does. Okay. Rifle removed. I want to see where the money lays for T1 as well.
T1's success hasn't come if they have.
That's a good picture of Wing.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice. But now, there should be formalities underselling these sort of rounds. I want to see if NRG
NRG should tie up here, though.
Yes, it should be 5 apiece, considering if it does get into dangerous territory, you have 3 very impactful ults coming through. You have a full purchase. you've been having the success you need, it would need someone to be either caught in a terrible mistake or over-delivering massively. For now, seemingly very cognizant of Munchkin's positioning. It's been a bit of a nuisance towards Ardis when they had been going for that heavier lean towards A, and Ardis left to kind of deal with him towards long. Dog to clear, Ardis to follow, and Munchkin has to respect that.
Here.
But early on, though, you just see Munchkin solo posturing towards B. This time around, 3 teammates stacked behind him, so he's going to try and bait out a little bit of pressure here. Ardis needs full effect on that flash, and Munchkin posts up deeper on the angle.
I kind of like what Munchkin's doing, though. He's like almost overselling, right? He's like trying to bait them into playing the site, which with the Seekers coming in kind of negates that. It loses a little bit of its validity as NRG go, hold on, all of those Seekers just went towards this site. I think there's a stack.
Looking to commit behind it, though. Victor looking to find some space. Wall committed now. Showstopper as well.
Yeah,
Next found one.
time, 10 seconds, hold on.
Remaining.
Where's that final player, Sire? What can you do about this? Only a Sheriff, 5 seconds, the plant's in. Victor, down low. But the rest sitting pretty. Perfect HP, this would need miracles for Sire player. And NRG are giving him nothing. No flank to be seen, they are sat waiting. These crossfires breaking would be very difficult. And again, no one's moving a muscle. NRG are waiting this one out. Swans Victor takes him. He was the weaker of the 3. And the other 2 can just filter away, posture towards long, get ready to slip away. Sire player losing these opportunities second by second here.
That's on the way out. No, Som turns on it. NRG do try things up. 3 fall, but finances protected.
Okay, so Seekers for Munchkin. Reckoning as well. Zeta's actually only one away too. That could be interesting. I wonder if that comes through in this round. What do we have here as the start? So a little bit more of an interest towards the A site. That I mean, it's your bog standard default really, but with a little bit of intention towards Shower behind it, and FNS slipping on up.
The adjustment here though being it's banned to support Carpe and not Zeta this time around. See, only 1 snake bite. I don't know if that was invested or wasn't brought into the round.
Something magnificent about hearing Wingman in this arena. Seeker's going to come through, as does Munchkin. This now is a crunch, but Crashies fights his way out of it with FNS's deeper position. It catches off Carpe, and now the plant can come in. They've got them pinned. Now, Victor, how much more you got? Oh, that's just ridiculous work, but Munchkin overwhelms him. We're down to a 3v3 here. This is still very, very possible. Tough work, though, for Zeta to try and build back through from CT.
No utility to work with. Munchkin down to 9 HP, and Ardis looking to punish. Munchkin post up at the angle, though.
Oh,
He
he's got
finds the
him!
kill.
Massive player advantage now. FNS and Som. Starting to feel that strain. Som trying to slip away a little deeper as FNS trying to readjust here. Make it work on the fly. T1 starting to be hands forced. They have to make the way. And FNS doing everything he can. Oh, it's not enough. This time is on their side. T1 clawing.
Carpe brings a Bulldog in here, but 1 away from the ultimate once again. Zeta, Sai, and Ban all have theirs available. Viper's Pit off the rip. Will secure that Showers control early on. T1 should lean deeper towards this B commitment. As you can see, actually, yeah, Ban making his way across. And Carpe retrieved the orb as well, so beautiful position to be in here for T1.
Yeah, you can see Carpe's diligence starting to show because he's been punished by FNS slipping here so many times. As he, I think FNS is timing on that. Yeah, okay. Carpe was ready for it this time, but has to make a quick evacuation. The site is fully under NRG control. They've got everything you want. Yes, the Mosh Pit's going to come in to slow it down a little bit. Viper's Pit being almost thrown up as well. This is everything being poured in. Victor going to isolate Carpe with just the spam straight on through. The plant denied still, held off still. See T1 want to fight back in.
Finally, the plant comes through. Showstopper here.
Denied.
Saya doesn't commit through, but
Oh, gets Ardis.
wait, Som took the spike through the TP.
Som's got to run.
Whoa.
He's
I
a
was gonna
lucky
say,
boy.
Munchkin.
He's heard this. Surely Munchkin has heard these steps. They bought so much time for this. What a bizarre scenario, Mike.
30 seconds left.
So many ults committed here on site. So much utility.
25.
Not a lot of time left on the clock.
Look at Munchkin.
This is huge.
If they have any more utility to throw in, this would be the time. Slow it down for just a second or two, and Munchkin can be down. Oh, the TP! They're making a run for it. 13 seconds. They're off. He's double checking, he's making sure, he's triple checking, but no, they made it all the way out to B. And if you're Munchkin, you are furious with this. With only a second to spare, the plant is in, and Sire player overextends a little too far. It's Victor to find him. And now man advantage sat with NRG.
Crashy's looking to make something work in elbow here. Van has to find this kill if it's doable for T1, and he doesn't. Crashy's will shut him down.
Tie it all up, this could be 6 apiece on the half here. Munchkin, good work, needs a lot more though. Tag, and the frag, Zeta gets it. Time now.
Safe plant.
Oh my god, it is. They've got to fight into this Crashies. It ain't pretty. Zeta gets towards our play. He's got to go huge. He can't do it. Crashies closing in on the gap. Bringing us back to go to what you know. And obviously NRG, on paper, you got to put a lot of stock in them. But here, they're being challenged by all occasions.
So will actually be in position to receive a lot of information early on here. NRG will have to pivot away, or reposition at least. Ardis tasked with anchoring towards A. Late investment of the wall outside showers, so we'll give him some sort of comfort. NRG still looking to probe here.
They're going to carry on this path. They're stuck in no man's land. They've got to win the fights, and they do. Som and FNS keeping NRG standing in this, but look at the HP. Yes, they're down low. Can Sire player catch the punish? I think FNS has read it well. Absolutely now hearing that frenzy fire. The Pain Shell, Munchkin tries to slip away a little quietly on this. Still trying to go for the same approach though.
No regrowth here from Crashies, so Finesse down to 18, Som down to 10. Ardis on the other side of the map won't be able to heal anybody up. And they're committing towards this 4-man stack. They're expecting T1 to wait outside this cut sound and wait for the rotation to come through, but we can see it's not happening. And actually, that's a big, big tool for T1 to work off now. The flash finding nothing, and NRG drift away, Lauren.
Yeah, you can see Ardis maybe calling for help. A little bit of utility coming through that's keeping his attention turned. But now, does Crashies call him back? No, not yet. They're leaving it down to the 2 here. Som is very low, though, and he's held his ground well. Munchkin going down is huge. And now just the 2 remaining. But yes, the HP is low, but the heals are going to come out. You're going to start seeing some of these players getting back on their feet. It's only Som really left. Down on very little. Need almost an oversell here. And Sire player trying to be pivotal, trying to be that guy. Does do well, but he's lost Zeta in the meantime. Now there's problems. How does he get past 4 players? That's the first, that's the second!
He's got the nade!
Shell, switch up to the ghost! Not gonna happen! Wow, FNS called in there to deal with the problem that was on the site, because that got way too close.
Yeah, T1 play this to perfection, though. Like I said, waiting outside here, NRG anticipating that. 2 Sheriffs, Zeta and Carpe.
Toxins going up.
Really, in this half, you're looking for NRG to, again, mitigate some of the risk early on with this utility from T1, but also prevent T1 from really having strength to set up for some of these executes. I'm curious, once we get to the buy rounds, how NRG will approach this.
Just the same old exchange of utility. I wonder if maybe Carpe and Ban could have caught a little timing on FNS there, but no. He's been playing a very, very good game, FNS. Playing in Crashies here on that lovely little pop flash. Lovely. Keeping it clean, fixes in the right place. T1 not finding any real room to work here. I mean, the spikes are back down in spawn. They're not particularly doing too much in that way.
Look at the probe on both extremities, try and find something tangible to work from.
Shield going up.
NRG able to slow this down, though. Sire going hunting, but Ardis is positioned close on bench here.
30 seconds left.
Will punish. Carpe down to 1 HP.
1 enemy remaining.
Come through, Ban will respond. Anything extra here will be a bonus, but Ardis finds his 3rd.
It didn't feel like there was massive.
About the only progress to write home about. I guess Som 2 off the reckoning on the other side of things. Deep control maintained here. The wall, but again, it's so early on that T1 probably going to wait this out. A little bit of Ardis loving the picture-in-picture there.
We all love Ardis deep down.
Yeah, you might not see it on this map, though.
No.
Angel's about the only person excited watching this.
He's absolutely frothing over this one. Loves a bit of it. Now, we are seeing a late walk
Poison toxin screen down.
down mid. Hold on. Ardis and Som. Is T1 checking it? Yeah, they do. Okay, so they're a little aware there's a chance there's that little deeper exploration mission with 49 seconds now. T1's starting to make their move towards the A site. As Ardis does need to slip away. Find a corner of safety. Try and find a fair fight. He's done it. Overwhelms Carpe and gets himself an upgrade.
Yeah.
Starting becoming a little bit more dangerous. Has to wait for the other three to make it towards the site. The plant is down now.
Zeta, no snake bite, Sire, no paint shell, so not a lot in terms of utility here to disconnect from sight. Zeta and Munchkin, are they looking to re-clear back through showers? Potentially, but a little bit of damage done onto Sire is going to force him back deeper. They've got to be quick about this if they want to.
Yeah, they've left him very alone, but Sire player apparently good for it. Got the ult as well, going to probably send that. Yes, he does. Doesn't get it though. And finesse. Oh, okay, it's Munchkin to hold on to this. Victor does have a rifle, he had it at the start of the round. Not going to get the chance to fully bring it in. T1 surviving there with two standing.
Actually on the brink of a couple more ultimates though. Seeker's nearly there, Reckoning nearly there. NRG do have the res, and actually Som one away from his as well. NRG looking to get a little proactive potentially here, or just retrieve the orb. Carpe close, but not there to punish.
No, just a second or two off from that. You can see the progress being made on the other side of the map though, so hookah control will be at T1's hands. FNS calling over some support here, going to be seeing Victor lean over a little, but going back towards 8. Maybe feeling out the pressure over towards it, not reading into too much, but Sideplay's got a dirty little angle if anyone does try and come over to try and hit that rotation.
A very deep hold on B here. Finesse tucked outside the spawn entrance and crashes over towards elbow. But not committed angles here.
I think the flash wouldn't have found anyone there. The second one will do. Okay. Should be enough to pull over the players here as well, because side players on the site. So he's been able to clear pretty well through this. You noted it earlier though. Very, very deep hold coming out from NRG. Maybe leaning straight into that retake rather than the challenge.
Again, an overstep here from Zeta because NRG have the Reckoning, so big retake ultimate available here.
Speak of it. What does T1 do about this? Try and take a fight on the way out, but you can already see them being caught, being crossing away from elbow, and it's so clean on the playback in. So clean from NRG.
Victor too with the paint shells. Was that off the stun? I saw some get...
Considering the kit, the tools that NRG had to play with. Crashies this time. Tested quicker, but again, look at the bite. Okay, Sire players found him behind that wall, so that is a recoverable rifle if we see FNS going to sit a little bit deeper, which I feel like he will do. Can't particularly stand and fight on this one, no. He will respect it enough. So that is a rifle to hand. Zeke's going to come in as well. They want this one. Well, I'm going to be coming through. And all players towards CT for NRG.
That's it. Ultimate coming through here. Carpe going to clear some space. Does it catch anything?
Nah.
And ready to follow up, but nothing comes of it.
A little window towards site. Didn't find much this time with the paint shell though. 3 players towards elbow, 1 towards CT. Ardis trying to be held back here. Lovely control being shown by Sire player. But you saw in the meantime, Son did isolate Munchkin. Swing through the wall, they lose. Sire player still standing, but only for so long. Once again, NRG pulling off these retakes very well.
So very curious to see if T1 are able to dig a little deeper here. Show us something else.
Yeah, I kind of hoped we'd see that same, slightly varied approach that we did on that first half. Brought in here something a little bit new.
Yeah, the difference in reliance on that utility is this is the half you expect to see.
Yes. Yeah, it's a bit strange. Now, obviously for NRG, if you're going to play them at a more standardized pace, a more standardized game, they're going to thrive in this, which we are seeing now. Not going to come in though. Som being chased down here. Side player is hot on his heels, but not going to overextend on this. Ardis already going to be holding back Ban. Falls away. Again, this is feeling individual, but it's worked well enough at least for one. Seeker comes in. Som can't quite step forward in time. I thought he'd have that one. Spraying wildly towards CT, but the plant has at least gone through for T1 this time.
No flank coming through, so T1's backline will be safe for the time being. Again, look at the utility. There's nothing available now for T1. Victor has a showstopper to work his way back in. A flash for Crashies now, who's on the operator. And 2 snake bites for Finesse.
Oh, denied! Oh, right back at you though. Some showing up here. Crash is connecting. And NRG starting to fight the side. Can Carpe and Munchkin do anything? No! NRG once again strolling through him.
So T1 just asterisk. A Bulldog, but favouring the utility.
Yeah, Victor's got the operator though, and that scares the life out of me. They will be able to get pretty close towards him. He has to respect that utility and back away here. So players get anything.
What?
Huh?
They tried to pinch through showers, but the showstopper doesn't find his Som. Invulnerable in that position, apparently.
I'm a little heartbroken from that. That looked pretty on the money. Ban going to suffer the damage to try and get the plant down, but it's something to get the punish towards Munchkin. And now 3v3. Artis even having that res in pocket, going to bring him back up towards 4, but Ban going to find Crashies. Okay. The HP a little low, yes. Damage trying to come through. Just trying to hold on in this pit. Being surrounded, chipped away at Carpe, takes a step through. Isolating Som is perfect, but can he find the final 2 here? Carpe trying to slip around a little here. This could be everything! He couldn't quite adjust towards Victor, but he's made it doable. He's made it possible, but the paint shell's so good. He's taking him down so low. And Victor! Didn't even see him.
What? That is ridiculous from Victor. Goes absolutely huge for NRG to find them there.
They've got this half at all.
No, I mean, look at the timeline here. It tells you exactly what you need to know. The last 4 rounds, all defusals for NRG. T1 burning everything up in terms of utility to get them into a post plant, and then they have nothing at their disposal.
Yep, NRG starting to outclass here, but it ain't over yet. Got a long way back though, and FNS gets away with his life. Still standing. Needs the rest. Oh my god, Victor! How is he getting away with this sort of thing? I mean, this half has been black and white. NRG, clear T1.